Hi everybody, how are you doing? Welcome back to some more trucking with Mark's dad. Hope you're all good. I'll just get rid of this. I'll be right with you. Oh, who's first? Matthew. Wow, well done, buddy. Hiya Connor, Big B Gamer. I nearly said that wrong. Hiya Ben. Hiya Natalie. Or Natalia, sorry, beg your pardon. Hiya Nicola. Two girls in like that. Ellie Gaming. Play a game. Sorry, you couldn't pronounce the first bit. Oh, that's moved quick. Hi, William. All of a sudden we're at the top and now we're at the bottom. Hi, buddy. Right, a quick footnote for any of our Armstrong lads that are driving. If you're not in the right paying scheme and you've ever spotted out on the road, you will be kicked from the company, unfortunately. There's been enough warnings, enough notices. So I know there is a guy next to me, can't say who it is, but if you just change the red to the white, you'll be absolutely fine. And also, if you haven't got a trailer on, please put a trailer on. If you don't want to run with a trailer on, please run at the back. So it's a bit of a kind warning. We don't ask much. I think you'll agree. It's pretty fair, like, to be fair. Yeah, definitely no swearing in chat. Yeah, Sean, day's been quite strange actually, a bit of a sad day today. Nothing for myself, just sitting having my weekly bricks this morning. My daughter phones up, wife answers the phone, my daughter's in tears, and you think, good, what's happened? And unfortunately, my daughter's husband's stepdad died suddenly this morning. So that was a bit of a shock. 55-year-old, his birthday is the same day as mine, so tragic, very, very tragic. So my heart goes out to them, you know. It's hard, Dave, because yeah, what else can we do really? But I made the problem a little bit worse because I thought I was being kind. Some people couldn't afford the paint scheme or one thing and another, and I said, just if you do your best with what you can. But unfortunately it makes it very, very difficult for somebody to work out who's breaking the rules and who's not. We don't like a lot of rules, both Mark and I have said, so I'd like to get that little bit out the way anyway. So thank you for going and changing the truck colour there, buddy, I really appreciate that. Hiya Delhi, hiya Dean, hiya Firefighter, hiya Sharon, hiya Joshua. See who else is in there. Would love to come in, but enjoying driving through Russia on Promat. Yeah, thanks, Sharon. I know, Dave. I don't know. Out of all the VTCs, I'd like to think we've got the least. I would like to think that way. So, okay, Richard. So, I like to say, there's nothing problem if you don't want to run a trailer. You don't have to, but all we're asking is if you're in the Armstrong company, just please run at the back. Not a problem at all. All you've got to do is buy a trailer. Very, very simple to do, and you've got plenty of time to do it. Right, we're going to get ourselves into the jobby market. Leonard, thank you very much for that, buddy. Deserves a wave. Right, eyes down. Sure, the technique was costly. I mean, equipment's as expensive as you make it, to be fair. As we've said, you can buy a lot of things second hand. Thanks again, Leonard. Really appreciate that. You can make things as expensive as possible, as you know, there's rigs out there for enormous amounts of money, or as cheap as possible. Yeah, Sam, I know. The thing is, Sam, if we have set off, and I'll do a small job, hopefully they'll let you get in. And as I say, just if you haven't got a trailer or a truck, just run at the back for now. I had the same problem, but I was just lucky to get started. But there's a little one to Ostrava, just across the Czech border, out through Slovakia into the Czech Republic. That's a nice fuel tanker to Ostrava. And we're heading to Ostrava, server 3, buddy. So hopefully everyone can get that. There's a few jobs I've noticed to Ostrava as well, so there's not just that one. I know, Lee, it's we're just doing a smallish job, but I know you'll do your best, buddy. It's awful when there's a big queue like that. Right. Thanks, lads, for sorting the paints out. I really appreciate it. I don't want to lose anybody at all. I want to keep everyone. Right, are you married? Yes, I am married, actually. Yeah, I've been married. Well, I was going to say I've had the same girlfriend since I was 15, but yeah, I met my wife when I was 15, so I was still at school. I think my wife had just leaving school, so yeah, a long time. In Bratislava, I don't have. Okay, LG. I mean, hopefully they've got a sale on. I mean, there's been quite a few sales of late where it's very, very cheap to do so. Oh yeah, please let me know. I had a little bit of internet problem before, so please let me know if it's if I'm lagging it at all. I've reset everything. Hopefully that queued it. Sharon, thanks very much for that, Sharon. I appreciate that. No, Luke. He's got his Uncle Sean round tonight. They're coming round for something to eat, so that's nice. Little meal for them. I was watching him this afternoon on Forza, so I assume he's got his computer fixed, but I haven't actually spoke to him. So I don't know which rig he was on. I think he was on his big rig. So okay. Delhi, thank you, Delhi. There is a sale on, so anyone hasn't got the particular DLCs. Again, don't forget, once you've got all the DLC maps, you can then top that by getting the Pro Mod map as well, if you want to, if you're like a single player. Right. Got to see everybody else out on a Saturday as well. Busy today. We had to. Oh, I went and picked the car up today as well, so I got the big car back. So that was another. Well, they're never cheap, are they? Getting a car. But another year's MOT, so not too bad anyway. Right, you have all. Chris, do you mean all the DLCs? You mean? I think that's what you might have meant. Yes, I've got. I think there's a couple of skins and that I haven't actually picked up yet, but very little. There was a sale some time ago, and I don't know. I put what I didn't have in, but there's been a couple more added. I think that's. Hiya, Kelvin. Hopefully that's everyone got a load anyway. See if we can get out and meet up somewhere. Yes, Kelvin, how's your day been today? It was good seeing Mark on Forza, buying another Mark II. I like that. He's getting good at that drifting, man. God, some of them scores. Yeah, impressive. Hi, Ellie. How's it going, Ellie? Yeah, good. I say a bit sad today to hear me. Somebody, you know, my daughter's husband's stepdad just died suddenly today, so massive shock that, you know, unbelievable. Just shows you make the most of it because you don't know. So very, very sad. Oh, Kelvin, with a stinking cold. I mean, I get the flu jab. I know that's no guarantee, but it's certainly worked okay for me. I think anyone, if you're on a certain list, I just get called in for it anyway, you know. But certainly one thing I should have done when I was self-employed, I should have just paid for it, you know. Keep an eye on my lag, or hopefully it's okay. Katie, no, I don't know whether Mark will be on later. I see that he's got his computer working, so there's a possibility he might come on after the stream later on, you know. He's been doing like 12 till late. that's us already, everyone. You can haul bottom for me. I think that's everyone together. Hiya, Richard T. Oh, Kelvin. We were talking about that today, funny enough, with my neighbour when he gave us a lift into the town. Picked my car up, and I always used to say I had a really, really good stick record, and then when you get kids and you get everything that they've got, it's unreal. I'll do my best, Dave. I'll go as slow as possible. 93rd in the queue. Sean, yes, sorry, it is the track racer. Yeah, it's the one that Mark started with. I mean, I was so impressed when I saw it, but obviously, once you see the SimLabs one, it's just being able to attach everything where you want it. That's the only thing that lets these ones down. Fortunately, I can put my button boxes on my wheelbase. That is a massive plus for me. Otherwise, I would have really struggled. You don't want to go drilling holes in it and adding bits here and there to make it look, you know. Hiya, Nathan. Hope you're well. Now 60. I know Dave will be very, very slow, mate. Hopefully, you can get at the end at the back. I'm just trying to think, Dave, what we'll have to go through to go to Ostrava. Poor Dave last night smashed his keyboard in a fit of rage, which I don't mind admitting I've done something similar in the past. I think we've all lost our temper before and done the wrong thing. So he's obviously gone out and got it fixed. I mean, that's over 2,000, Dave. I think when I first started, I couldn't get in at all, but I just kept refreshing and got in eventually. Yes, Dave, definitely on tomorrow. Yeah. Mark's away, I think, Christmas Eve morning, I think, so I'll be doing something Christmas Eve night. For 15. I know, Dave, I know, I felt so bad for you last night, and I mean, we try our best to get everyone calmed down, as you know, but I do feel for you. I was just telling my wife, actually, funny enough you mentioned that, because you're away all week, and then you've got that couple of hours where you just want to sit and have a bit of time to yourself, and it all goes Pete Tom, so it's really, really sad for you there. Marcus, someone might type into here's Alistair. Wow, that's a nice sight, that. Hi, Alistair. That's a great sight, seeing that car there. So again, you've all plenty warning there. Alistair's out and about. Okay, Dave. Well, I'm only doing like in the 40s, so we're going as slow as we can. Playing NASCAR Heat 2. Has that just come out, has it? I don't know. Is that PC or console? Me and Mark are both massive shock when we tried the over racing on iRacing. And I think I went, not to poke fun at it, that would be the wrong thing, but I think I was curious. But my word, it is completely different when played properly. You end up having to take your hat off and say, wow, you know, if you know what you're doing, it isn't just as easy as going round and round. So PS4, right? Hope it's good. There's so much on the between them all, isn't there? Consoles and PC. That I don't know why you can't get everything on each one. Right, LG got France on Black Friday. We're trying to save money. I know, I get you, buddy. I do. As you know, we do our best to try and accommodate everybody. Driving ETS with I know it's not really a Formula 1 rim. I don't know what rim that was made for, or whether it was made for GT based cars or just even like a single seater, you know, like a radical or something like that. That kind of style. It just seems to suit me, you know. I just it lines up with the dashboard. I can see all the dashboard, all the digits and that, you know. So, but I have a Merry Christmas. Yeah, see you later, Sharon. Yeah, you too, all your family. See how. Oh, Paul, what's I've missed probably quite a bit while I've just been chatting in general. So, yeah, thanks, Dave. Same to yourself, buddy. Hi, Lauren's Collection. Hi, sorry, I've just seen, I've read that out before. Nice to have you back in again. A bit earlier this time, so busy time for everybody. Morrison's today, where we were, was really busy, and it's only a small town. Hi, Skip the dog. It isn't Skip, no. I've not heard anything to the contrary that it would be put in there. Hey, Jay, all right, son? How's it going? Hey, Mr. Jackson, evening to you. Right, see what else I've missed. Hope you're doing well, Lauren, anyway. Right, John, we're on our way to Ostrava from Budapest, so it goes across, is it Slovakia we go through? Well, I've looked my big map up. Why can't you just put a big map up so you can just see where you are? But yeah, if you draw a line from Budapest to Ostrava, we're 200 mile left, so actually going slow through these roads does help, because I've a good twisty road these. If you have never tried them, try it. Right, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you both. Thanks, young Kelton. Really appreciate that. Same to yourself as well. No, Mark will be obviously on there. I've seen he's got his thing working, so and good to see him loving Forza now he's got it going. So I enjoyed watching it this afternoon while I was playing a bit War Thunder. It's been a mad. Oh, I can imagine, Ben. Honestly, the lady who served us in Morrison's said it was mad yesterday. So it's crazy. Don't know where all the food will go. You're right, Delia. Are you, have you not been back on with us, Delia, again? So I'm not sure what time you'll get off work. Obviously, where you work. Hello, Andy T. Hope you're well. Right, what was the destination? It is Ostrava. Yeah, thanks, William. Yeah, we'll do our best, mate. It's just quiet for us this year. Just me and my wife, so and yourselves, obviously. So, not lately. You'd be busy at work as well, I would imagine. So. Yeah, I don't know how people eat it all. Everything we saw, what people were getting today, it's amazing. And ours is only a small town, so Lord knows what it would be like elsewhere. I don't know what the takings would be, but absolutely mad. Hiya, Nex. Yes, good buddy, yeah. Been a bit of a strange day today, but... Oh, wow, Delhi, off till Monday. Oh, you're not working over Christmas, are you? I know my wife, as I've said before, had to. Strangest thing that, you know, when, yeah. Kind of one day where you wish everyone could be together, but there you go. Alistair's given you a fair warning to all the CB users to just curb your language a little bit. So, no, both nights. I know, Delhi. I know, it's bad, like. Oh, Dean, 270 for Christmas food, and there's two of you. I hear my point exactly. Thanks, Skip. Oh, Mossy is the. Let us know if you've got anyone in cause and bother, mate. As Alistair will soon move them on. He's very, very fair, so yeah, there you go, Mossy. Just let the lad know. Very, very fair you've been, Alistair, I've got to say. Right, Kyle, I have to go to Alistair on Monday off. I know we've got to probably pop in for a couple of bits, but yeah, can't grumble. There's only two of us, like I say, one Sunday dinner really, isn't it? Okay, I'll let Deli answer that if she wants to. She may well not want to, so Austin just kept putting things in the trolley like I know, Dean, it's madness, isn't it? We got one of them tubs of sweets. It's a kilo, and they had them on for £3. It was almost like we had to buy. We bought two of them. We actually weren't sure whether Mark and Emma were coming up, so we got one for them as well. But obviously, we couldn't post a kilo tub of sweets. It would cost more to post it than it would to buy it. So we're going to have to eat two of them. I don't know how we're going to do that. I don't know how they make them for that. Ah, thanks, Deli. I didn't want to say it for obvious reasons, you know. A kilo of woods. A kilo of it's 1.05 kilograms. The tub is, and it was £3. I don't know what the. I can't remember what we paid last year for them. £4 or £5. And we thought, well, that's a bargain. Because the other ones have got smaller. When we were kids, you've got like. Well, I think my mum still puts the Christmas cakes in them. The ones we used to get, they were really deep and proper full. But right, CJ, may I ask where you're going and what load? I'm actually carrying fuel. Yeah, it's a fuel tanker, and we're going to Ostrava. So not a problem at all. I know next, and as I say, Mark's mum was the same, had a period where she did a lot of care around the community, where you go driving around the doors. That was torture for her. So she came out of Marks and Spencer's, went in to do nursing around the doors, thinking, well, you know, that wouldn't be as much torture, and then into a nursing home. So poor lass. Unbelievable. That's not a problem at all. Michael, my dad just joined. Yeah, just funny enough, I just accepted a friend's request from my dad. So my dad obviously had a stroke this time last year, so he's obviously got himself onto Facebook, which is brilliant. And I do everything through it, like messages, and you know, I just don't think of using anything else. I am Dave, obviously the big the big removal van. It's a definitely go-to wagon now. It just does everything good, doesn't it? Yeah, definitely, Dean. I did it. Sorry, everyone. Whoever. I had no choice but to stop. Don't know what's going on above. Yeah, in a way, when I said to my wife, when she was struggling out on the road, and you know, you don't know how to do your last job 10 o'clock and half an hour, oh, it was torture. So I said, well, if you went into a nursing home and you did 12 hours, this is me saying it, you might do 3 shifts and then you've got the whole week to yourself. It sounded all right on paper. It didn't work like that. It's also a Master Rail. No, it's actually the Fanatic base, the Fanatic Universal Hub, and a Motormech aftermarket rim that Mark got for me, which when I got it I thought was far too small for anything. When you hold it in your hands, it's, what's that, 260 across I think it is, something in that region. So, but just love it. I can't, yeah, I use it for everything. Absolutely, Dean. Absolutely. I tell you, I felt so bad because I got her off the road, because out on the road you're using your own vehicle, so you've got all the repair bills and everything, and at that time she would get £3 for half an hour. So, £6 an hour she was on. So mad. Sarah, which mode am I using? Manual, I think that's what you mean, and a shift and split. A shift and split. A range and split on the gears, if that's what you mean. Polo, yes I will. I'll look at that after the stream ends. I do all that. Sean, you will not be disappointed. Who put on today? They just put a picture on the Facebook group of one that they just got. They got the man one, the same as Mark, with the silver. So unbelievable. Is it the man one you've ordered, Sean? Or have you gone for a different one? My mum to the daughter. No, my wife looks after me now. Sadly, that's what she's been reduced to. So, unfortunately, I'm thinking about the Scania one for me, Reed Grant. Yeah, I said the Scania one if you're a sort of die-hard Scania, but if you want that extra button that's on there, that's the only other reason I would change to the man. But the Scania one felt nice when I tried it at Mark's as well. Sean, it was yours, right. Play on PC, this is only available on PC. Hiya, Jack. Right, Neil, can you accept my... Yeah, we'll do that, no problem. I do anyone on Facebook as well, you know, just through the group. I like chatting to everyone on there, as best as I can. Hello Dale, not seen you in a while. Red Spanner in Bratislava, we'll be heading there. Yep, we'll go to the Red Spanner as soon as we drop and meet everyone. We've only got 86 miles left, Dale, so not far at all. That's been a super ride over there. It's like no hassle at all. Do you get food? Good. Yeah, I mean, I actually don't put my frame counter on because it is very distracting if you put it on and you see it changing. So I kind of just look at the screen and think if it's acceptable to play. It really, really can do your head in if you look at the frames per second. So something people used to focus on a lot of years ago when I was last into PCs, and it can be... you can certainly chase after it. Oh, Dean, you're getting a new car. What you getting? Oren, definitely. And I don't know why. I wish I could tell you why it's not on consoles. There's got to be a some kind of what is it, license problem or something like that. Just look at Farm Sim. That's on all the consoles, and they've got to license all of the tractors and things like that, so there's got to be a reason. Right. What were you hire, right? Yeah, just the Fanatic. No, the Motormaker room is just an aftermarket one. I wish I could put a link on for it, but you get the Bugatti and the Koenigsegg. I've got a Bugatti in Forza, but I don't use it. I do play other games, yeah. War Thunder, I play. Got all the driving games, you know, iRace and Project Cars, which I don't do as much of now as you might have seen when I'm doing Project Cars. I'm not as... I seem to struggle on it. I don't know why. Robertus, around 2 hours till you get Grand Theft Auto. Well done. Yeah, good, Ryan. Yeah. Yeah, can't grumble. Have you seen any GLAs? Oh, what's that, Dean? GLAs. That stands for something. I know that, but I'm sorry, I can't remember. Right, would you ever make your own channel? I have got my own. I've got an old channel that's there, but I do everything on here. So all my friends are here, and I'm only initially I only wanted to help Mark get started, or in any way I could. I couldn't financially help him out, but I had time, so that's all I was trying to do, and then trying to stay out the way as well. Initially, that's what I was trying to do, and somewhere along the line I got involved, which is fantastic. So I love it. So I didn't want to get in the way of Mark's channel, you know. I didn't want to get in the way of that. So, oh, Grant found a motion rig for 2,500. Ah, thanks Delhi for that. Dave's on the back of the convoy. Well done, Dave. We'll soon get another load, Dave, and please, anyone, if you see Dave, please don't hit him. It's cost him a keyboard last night. Oh, Merc GLA, sorry, Dean. That just shows you how my car knowledge is up, doesn't it? Just me and my wife for Christmas, so I think I might be allowed on Christmas Day on the night time. Got some things to do during the day, obviously. Spend a bit of time with my neighbour next door, who this time last year, well, tomorrow, lost his wife, so we'll spend a bit of time with him as well. Just nice and quiet, really. It's nice to have been through all of the, you know, the rush and the upheaval that you get. It's not a calm time, is it? If you're a parent, you're like Wreckfest. It's coming out. Wreckfest coming out. I thought Wreckfest was already out, or am I on a different planet? John, update my PSU and graphics card running. Ah, excellent, John. It is something I assume everyone wants to do, is run the games as best as they were meant to be played. It always was back in the day. You know. Nearly hit it now. Oh, Oren, good suggestions on a PC. I mean, you've got to start with what you can afford. Most definitely. Have in mind your best budget that you can afford. That's all you can do. You can only get the best that you can afford, the more up-to-date that you can afford. It's the only chance you have to. That might last you a few years before you start falling behind again. You can never win. It's hard to keep up. Right, do you only have one? I've only got one. I've only got Mark and my daughter. So, yeah, that's all we have. So, yeah, I wish I could be more specific on computers, but again, it just totally depends on price. There you go, Sam. Sam's happy to give you an idea. I mean, there's so much for sale. But it is a minefield which one to go for now. I was just playing Grand Theft Auto. Yes, I'll be due. Oz from Down Under asked us to play a bit of Grand Theft Auto, so he likes a laugh. So that will have to be done. Hello to Poland. Thanks for joining. Oh, Neil, you silly boy. That took me with these new truck trailer physics. It's so easy to tip them over. Right, around 800. It's a good budget. It really, really is. Yeah, Dale, where have you been keeping yourself lately? Anyway, I meant to ask what you've been up to. And hi to Turkey as well. Right, must have a few more waiting. Oh, that's excellent. A few more. Ooh, Mr. Woods, you've done a Neil Armstrong there. Cut the corner. That's my signature move right there. Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at myself because I would have done it. Brilliant. What a no fuss ride that was. Can't get any better than that. The other thing to do, Oren, if you've joined our Facebook community page, if you see something that you think you might like, then put a picture of it on, put the specifications on, and you'll get some really good feedback on it, whether it's worth it. And it depends what you want to play as well, because you know there's a lot. You're quite lucky actually, because there's a lot of good games out there for very little money. Certainly a lot to choose from now. If you go through Steam and you see how many's available, it's incredible. Right, I'm going to just sneak out there. I think I can. Right, where are we going now? We'll have a look in the job market. Just wait till everyone's dropped a load. There's a few lads at Trade Transnet just dropping off the loads there, so I'll just wait for them coming in. Most of all, I want to wait to get Mr. Dave Blakey in the queue. Want that lad to have a good ride today. Mr. Mossy, Mr. Road King, King of the Farm. Sam, Alistair's been with us every run we've had this week. Yeah, definitely. Every time we've been out, Alistair's been out. So massive difference. I can't, you know, what a difference. And very fair as well, which is, you know, because you do get a little bumping, and you know, as long as people aren't doing silly things. Right, what do you do? My Volvo, I've got a Volvo V70, 2002, so it's a bit old, but managed to get through its MOT today, but it failed a couple of days ago, so I had some work done. Again, another person who's had a new spring fitted in the suspension, so hitting a pothole. Mossy, thank you. I want to wait and see when he gets here. Just I felt so bad last night. I could feel his anger. Right. Rob, somebody might put that in for you. Put the destination and the job. CJ, I used to instantly say War Thunder because that's what I was playing the most of. But I don't really have a favourite. I've got some that I'm not playing at the moment, and I might play, you know. I like the variety. Thanks, Aviator. Thanks, Ben. I mean, I've done some. I've got a lot to live up to with Marky, haven't I? He's just he's getting it nailed now. Seeing him on. Good to see, like, he's really good. It's a pleasure to watch. Right, hiya Evil. Oh, where have you been hiding? It's, yeah, some of the names pop up and I'm like, yeah, where have you been? Neil when it's GTA. Forza, I'll get back on with Mark now. Now Mark can get his going again. That was really good. CJ, I don't know, because I don't really class myself as a YouTuber. I'm just filling in for Marky, so and just out for a drive with my friends. So that's kind of how I look at it. So excellent, Dave. Do you think that's everyone from the? Yeah, I think that's it. We can go in the job market, can't we? Get back to that. Right. Thanks, Mossy, for that. Count them all in. It must be awful, lad, if you see us trying to take a job and you still got to drop a job off. So I do like to hang about if possible. Hey, Mossy. Oh, I was going to say, have you got anywhere you fancy going? But no, I'll have a look, because I'll... oh, Linz. There you go. That's a nice 279 again. That's down to Austria in Linz. So I'm going to take it because it's reinforcing bars. Get in. Get in. So... I'm in the Union Jack. Okay, Dave, you got your buddy. Yeah. So we're going to Linz, Dave. Hopefully you can find the job. Right, CJ, because you listen to people no matter the question, and you really... thanks very much for that. Well, you can only really be honest, can't you? It's I try to be. You get asked some questions and you know, put on the spot sometimes, but if you tell people the truth, you know, can't go wrong, and that's really nice of you to say so. I mean, you missed things, obviously. Sorry, whoever we both pulled out together, so I think I've damaged your truck. I apologise. I think we both went across the no collision zone together. Right. Do you have to pay to get online in Grand? No, no, I've never had to. Right. As I say, I don't know who I got tangled up with. I didn't see the name, so I apologise. Feel awful when you wreck someone else's truck. Right, 28 trucks about. That's not too shabby, that. Right, I can meet you lot now soon. LG, I know. I'm sorry about that, buddy, but it is one of them things. We've done our best over the time. You've been with us long enough anyway, so I know you know. And really only Baltic and Italy now on a Wednesday, so nice dropping into France occasionally. It does make a change. Oh, Dale, you ended up in the wrong place. Oh no. Thanks, Mossy. Oh, sorry, I should have gone through. Sorry, my bad. I saw the green light and pulled up. I was watching Sammy and I was kind of wanting to let him out, so I'm sorry, guys. What a noob. I can't see the lights now. Mossy will have to tell me when I can move. Oh, there we go. Oh, you couldn't make it up, Gazal. Good to see you out, buddy. Welsh Trucker Paul. Yes, good, buddy. Been a strange day today, so but good to be on with you all. Alistair, cracking to see you out, honestly, make my day. Hiya, John. CGR, we use same as Mark, really, the Fanatic pedals hub. And the wheelbase, you know, and just an aftermarket rim on this one, but really good. It's fantastic. It was suede, but the suede goes really shiny, you know, so you can tell it's been hammered. LG, we're going to Linz, L-I NZ. Ooh, Mr. James, nice one. That was a racing manoeuvre. Had to reload the game, Vincent. Ah, I know, buddy. It's a pain when that happens, isn't it? We'll just be pottering along as usual. So we usually stick to 50, gives you a chance to catch up if possible. Yeah, Harry, thanks very much for that. Hope you do too. I could do with some fuel, Mossy, as well. So if we come across a petrol station, we can pull into, and that'll let everyone else catch up. Sorry, CJ, didn't see. Yeah, we can pop into a petrol station anyway if I can find one. Mossy will find one for me. Ah, yeah, there's one not too far down the road, so please don't panic anyone coming out of the town, because we are going to stop in a petrol station, so please just take your time. I want to know where Mr. Blakey is. Come on, Dave. Show yourself. He's got a Union Jack truck, so I can't miss him. Who's Mossy? Ah, sorry. Wait, I know it. It's just he's just one of the lads, Mossy. How did you describe him? It's hard to describe someone I've never met. I've only spoken to. So, just been around since I got involved last year. So, just one of the lads, yeah. Here's the thing. Anyone? How do you describe Mossy? Firefighters in. I'm sure he can. Hiya, Philip. What else have I missed? I need this game, Luke. Well, if you've got PC, it's very, very affordable. The base game you can get for under £4. So, and it will run on a reasonable PC. So you don't have to have the later DLC. I've noticed a little bit different, but the base game. Ah, there's Mr. Firefighter. Firefighters. Mossy, you can't comment. Yeah, that's a Mossy. That's one of our moderators. Just a long time friend, really. Hi, lads. I'm going to read out who they were actually. You go trans, looking good, boys and girls. Or and always go to 10, or you know, just single left lane, everyone. Just a single left lane. Hi, lads. Read what you. I know the live map's good, LG. I found Mark one night using it. It is very, very clever. Austin Brown, I've been trying to describe Mr. Mossy, and I'm a bit stuck how to describe him. He's just a long-time channel friend. He's in the convoy. Always looked after myself and helped myself out like a lot of the lads do. Just massive help, massive channel help. Hiya, Kev. So, oh, you're definitely welcome. I was struggling to describe him. I thought Firefighter was going to come on and say. Oh, sorry, buddy. Sorry, Lee. I was slamming the hankers on that. Right, Mr. Red, live map is. We use it in the truck book, and you can see where all of your friends are in the game. Here's the thing, LGA, does it show everyone in the game or just the lads on your truck book in the company? I can't remember. Yes, Mossy the Road King, yeah, he's a king of the road. Gentleman, yeah, gentleman person. I've just called you a gentleman person. Well, firefight, I've had to try and do it in the most kindest possible way. Yeah, there's only one pump as well, I know. Yeah. We will wait till everyone gets fuel, so please don't rush. I'll park up so I can see. We're just waiting for people in the fuel station, so I know a massive garage like this and it's only got... Oh, Mr. Snowman, hello buddy. Just sneaking in round the corner there. AJB as well, all looking good. Right, can you do game full screen then in the corner of the wheel? I have done that. The problem is you only get this bit of the screen because of the way we have it sized, and everyone seems to like it better to have the rear camera on and the face camera on. So okay, Dave's in the queue. I'm not going anywhere till Dave comes past me. I'm sitting here, Dave, and I'm waiting for you, mate. Right, do you speak Russian? I don't speak English very well, so I would have a go at anything, honestly. I would have a go at anything. If I'm always game for a laugh. Right, if you have the DLC with a truck paint scheme in, it will be someone without... Yeah, Mr. Red, that is true. Something I came across. For you, if I had a certain paint scheme... Ah, there's the man. Let's have a... See? He's the keyboard man. That's him there. Someone made him very angry yesterday. I felt desperately sorry for him. If I'd had a keyboard, I would have took it round for him and said, he's a keyboard, Dave, because... Right. Right, your friend's a big fan. It's, yeah, just get him to pop in and ask a question, and we read most people's out if they're asking something. Just come in and take part, and like yourself has. Colin, it's Fanatic that we use, which is, I would say, if you're just starting out, unless you've got a really good budget, it's probably more on the dealer side. They've certainly got a lot more dealer since I bought mine maybe 4 years ago, something like that. It seems ages now. You're probably looking at Logitech, maybe Thrustmaster. Very, very good middle ground there on the Thrustmaster. Right, I'm going to get in the over here if I can. Sorry, did I cut you up? I hope not. Right, what's your requested setup? I don't know what you mean by that. Matthias, Mark's just having an evening off with some friends. Yeah, so Colin, it just depends what sort of budget you've got for buying everything. Because if you think about the whole setup from the rig right the way up, there's a lot of bits and pieces in there, isn't there? If possible, you know, you want to get as much on your computer really. Other things are more easily replaceable. The computer will take up more of your money, if that helps you out. Right, sorry Ozin, your comment will get removed because I can't read it. Here you are. Ah, ILG, yeah. Hopefully someone will get you that for Christmas, buddy. So it's a shame because you're always on. So big Mr. T, Richard in front. Hi Richard, hope you and the family are well. Just at the back, I'm afraid, LG, just until you get your trailer on, if you don't mind. The walls have ears and sight, so... Hi, Marshish, is that Marshish? Yes, good. Oh, sorry. Turned round and suddenly saw Richard's truck having a wobble. Right, CJ, what's your requested places to put certain bits? I'm not really sure what you mean. I might be coming across a bit thick that way. Yeah, I don't really know what you mean by what places to put certain bits. I don't know. Are you meaning button boxes, or where do you put your mouse and keyboard? And can I stop? Sorry guys, that was a hard stop. That. Colin and I already have an old one, buddy, that got started years ago. With Mark's help, I must add, for doing the content when we were mucking about with our tanks and that. But no, just I'd miss everybody if I yeah. Yes, AJ, I'm pretty much not really getting what you mean, buddy. Right, where we're heading? Ah, yeah, you've got that. Thanks, thanks, buddy. Oh no, we're not going that way. You'll get timed out, buddy, I'm afraid. Yeah, I must be being a bit thick, CJ. If anyone else can understand what he means. Hello, Neo. How are you this evening? Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. I wish I could. I'm trying to rack my brain thinking what you... do you mean how to make a setup, or I don't know. Yeah, my old channel's RC Tanks are me. But, as I say, I do everything on here now, so... Right, have I missed out? Hello, Philip Wilson. Did I say hello to you, Philip and Ben? Apologise if I haven't. I'm a cow. I feel like that sometimes. It is busy. Ah, right, Dave. Alistair, if you're kicking about. Dave, can you give us the number for it, please? The number on the left left of his name, and I'll pass it on to Alistair, if you don't mind, and Alistair will go and have a look. I don't like trying to get anyone into trouble, like, but sometimes they just deserve it. One of the mods might put a link in if you're desperate to have a look. 1070, Alistair, if you've got your ears on. Yeah, Dave, can you just do the normal report? Alistair's asking. Just you know, right click and go to his name and report him, and Alistair will go and have a look. Right, the Everything channel. You like Fortnite? I've never played it. I mean, probably jokingly, we've been asked to play it a lot, but I did look at someone playing it and thought it's just not for me. So if that's okay, Dave, if you get a chance. I certainly hope he hasn't knocked you over. I say, Colin, one of the mods might put a link in if you can't find it. Ozin has lost control. He's rammed you as well, has he? I say, just use the in-game report and Alistair will pick it up. Right. It definitely didn't. Not me. Dave Blakey. Right, he's rammed you. I said just use the in-game report and there is a moderator around who will have a look at things for you. He's not on my board actually, so you must be slightly down the road from me. Right, have a drink. Love these roads though. Hey Colin. Just having an evening off with some friends, Liam. Bit of one of them unwind nights. EM Rail currently in Poland. Well, we can't. Oh no, we're driving the opposite direction now, I think. I don't have. Dave. That's incredible, mate. Have you used the reporting thing, Dave? But no, sorry Colin, I don't have it Instagram. I think Mark does. I don't know how often he uses it. Hello to Russia. Hello yourself. Oh, I'm not going that way. What am I indicating for? I have done pro mods before. I do like coming on to get out with everybody. When streaming anyway. Ah, Dave, not again. You must have got quite far down the road because I came out the garage with you as well. Yeah, okay, Colin. What's the longest journey you've done on ETS? I think about. Oh, this is off the top of my head, mind. I'm going to say 1800 miles. Yeah, round about that. You know. Ah, Graham. Nice one. That's nice to hear, Graham. Yeah, there you go. Talk about pro mods. We must be going a slightly different way. Pro mods is not a big download, no. There you go, Colin. Thanks, Philip, for putting that in. Luke's just ordered a new gaming PC. Wow. With the Christmas rush, obviously you're not going to be able to get that till maybe Christmas, New Year, something like that. Yes, Dave, can you give any feedback to Alistair who rammed you? No idea it was a plain white Scania, right? Sorry, buddy. I mean, that's such a shame when Alistair's been keeping an eye out for everyone as well. William, I've got to say, the length of time that I've been helping out on here, and the amount of people that have told me that's what they're using, whether it's a Logitech G25, 27, 29, 920, just good. For the money, I don't think it's beatable. From what I've been told, I've never personally had one, but if that's all the money I had, if I had £160 and I could get a whole bundle from Curry's PC World in the UK, I don't know whether they've still got the bundle on, but that's unbelievable. So, no trailer, just got a box standard plain white Scania. Okay, Dave, I'll keep an eye out. And it's a shame because Alistair's looking for, obviously you can see the reporting system, Dave, so once you report them they can see it immediately. Right, Sam Ralston's getting problems with 1070 as well. Sam, could you do the same? Can you use the in-game report so Alistair can find the guy, please? Williams, oh, you know, please get a picture of it on the LGA. Did warn you, buddy. Did ask you to stay at the back. Right, Alistair, thanks, buddy. I'm sorry I can't give you any more, Alistair, on that. I don't know if Dave knows how to use the in-game reporting. I'm not sure. Okay, Sam. Yeah, if anyone sees the guy and just can use the in-game, it really, really helps the moderators out. But that'll be good, William. Please get a picture of it onto the Facebook group if you're in the Facebook group. I love seeing what you're getting. I get just as excited as if I was getting it for myself. So. Yeah, I know, William. I know. I did warn everyone. Have to have a. Okay, CJ. Thanks for popping by and saying hello. Always welcome. Hiya, Jeff Dempsey. Ah, JD. Right, okay, Dave. We'll try and sort that out. Work out how I can show you. That's not a problem, buddy. Yeah, good, Jack. Yeah, good. Managed to get the Volvo back today, so it was in for its MOT, and so it needed a bit of work doing to it. So I got that back now, so I'm pleased about that. A bit lost without your car. On the plus side, some of the things that I'd been possibly doing wrong when I was driving myself, doing some silly things I thought, but the front left spring was broken. And being a Volvo, it's quite a heavy car, so going around the right hand corner, sometimes I was blaming myself for making some stupid mistakes, but obviously it had a problem. So I've got to say, thank God for MOTs, because my wife could have been driving the car and might not have been able to feel that there was a problem. So I know, Dave, I really need to make sure we show people at the start how to do a report. Okay, LGA. Yeah. It's only if you haven't got a trailer on, buddy. We're just trying to get the tractor units to stay at the back. Not a problem at all. I understand you were just joining and that kind of thing, so we're just trying to get some kind of organisation and get people to stick to something, you know. It's hard if you've got some people not doing it and other people are doing it. It then becomes, after a few weeks, you say, well, they're still not playing by the rules, you know. So I don't, Jeff. No, I was medically retired, finished from work. So a bad back injury I've got. So unfortunately, and I've never been in a truck. I've sat in the passenger seat. I just drove a lot though. Yes, Alistair, I've passed all that on, and I will make sure we can pass on how to actually do the reporting system. Thanks, Jeff. I mean, I think as a driver, when you're out on the road, I think the thing that you get is you kind of know when something's going to go wrong. You know, you anticipate things better. You keep an eye out what's going on up the road and things like that. And I think that does catch a lot of people out. A lot of speed sometimes as well, too fast for the conditions, and they can't react fast enough. So, right. And I mean, reading as well. I mean, sometimes I've done some things by reading. I know both me and Mark have done it, you know. So it's not an excuse. I'm just saying we do the wrong things sometimes. I think we need to report this guy. Oh, I can't report firefighter. I need to know if firefighter ate the Ulster fry. He sent me a picture, Mossy, the other day. And this Ulster fry, anyone who's not from our country, just type it into Google and you'll see what he was going to eat. I think it was his breakfast. It was either that or he was teasing me. I was going to have 4 Weetabix, obviously. You don't have them in 2s. Hiya, Benjamin. Oh, he did, Deli. He did eat it. I didn't know whether it was one that he just downloaded off Google. Oh, fair play. What a man. I liked it. That's insane. I was telling my wife today trying to say what an Ulster fry was. A bit like an cooked English breakfast, but bigger. Some calories in there. Benjamin, I'm in a Scania, buddy. The big 8x4 Scania. I'm enjoying. I really enjoy driving, I've got to say. I like being able to just take any load as well, but as firefighter says, I must do the get a truck with a 300 horsepower engine or something like that, just for fun. But with a proper gearbox in, as Mark told me, it does make them more drivable. What it would be, Delhi, yeah. Well, obviously I was just getting up around 12 o'clock or something like that, so yeah, it was definitely that time. But since he's in bed on a morning when he gets in from work, he's a grown lad. That was classic. Breakfast, yeah, absolutely. I know how you feel. It is. I was just reading a comment in game there. Is there a problem? I've missed it. Right. How can you get hold of SKRS? Apparently they are not sold anymore. Yes, the Almar is a channel sponsor. Just type that in. I haven't got a direct link for you. I don't know whether Firefighter would. Firefighter's only just got one as well. I don't know how long you waited for it, Firefighter. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do that for you. Yes, Firefighter. I don't know whether you can help on that, or just, you know, how long did it take you? There is other people out there trying to do them, I believe. But I would only send you down that route. Yeah, definitely. 4 to 5 days, so there you go from Almar. That's where you need to go if you're wanting one. Oh, sorry, I didn't see your truck actually. That's me. That's what I meant. and Merry Christmas on the front to everybody. Oh, I haven't got my lights on. Ah, there you go. Nice Christmas tree lights, look. I do like a light. Right, please show on map. I will. We're in Linz at the moment. I nearly said Ostrava. Salzburg. Yeah, so as we come out down from Prague, near Graz. Good area. Some good roads there we've been through. Just going to go around the red spanner. There must be another VTC just pulling in, is there? There's 49 trucks about, so... Oh, nearly. Don't go the wrong way. Oh, I think I've saved it. Yeah, how do you get round there? I do that in London. I always go the wrong way. Oh, nice looking trucks. BSW. Yeah, really nice colour. Ah, German convoy. Ah, really looking nice, Alistair, there. Yeah, really looking good. I'd like to give them a shout out if I can. Hiya, Garrett. Yes, Merry Christmas to yourselves as well. Hello, Tony. Yeah, doing good. How's your build going? Have you got everything together and sorted? And tested. That's the main thing. Tested. Tried and tested. That's what we want. Right, spin this thing round. Did I spot a... there's an Iveco. Wow. Who's in the Iveco? Sammy. Nice one. Oh, I've got a soft spot for the Iveco, obviously. It'd be rude not to. Right. Oh, I lost connection again. Yeah, Sam, I've just noticed. I mean, honestly, they're a surprise truck. Right, let's get in the job centre. I still stand by it. And I know a firefighter tried it for me, and I asked if he was pulling my leg, but he did say they were surprisingly good. Right, where should we go? Still go to Switzerland if possible. What's over here? Zurich would be nice. If we can find it. I keep looking for all the interesting loads. There's nothing wrong with the curtain side, don't get me wrong, but they look pretty boring. What time is it? So we've got plenty of time. Oh, there's it. There's quite a good one. Oh, that's going back past Budapest, so we've been there, so... Ah, the rears want the Zurich. Carbon black powder to Zurich. That'll be a nice little run, that. That's 350 mile. That'll do nicely. Hiya, Michael Burge and Mr. Water. Hiya, Jordan. Merry Christmas to yourselves as well. Yeah, happy night. Yeah, hope 2019 is good for everybody as well. 4 monitor Euro Truck 3 monitor. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Yeah, we have Euro Truck on the 3 monitors and our chap up on the top monitor. Right. Let's see if I've missed anything else. Hiya, Jeff. Happy Christmas to yourself. And Di Bresel. So there is another VTC about, lads, so if you can just watch out. connectors all your monitors together. Oren, these are televisions, these ones, actually. The ones that Mark had. And I think when Mark got them, they were around 220 each. This is going to be interesting. We're all going in the same... So we just have to be patient, everybody, because we're going in the same area as the German VTC. So... Oh yeah, is Gambler about, Dave? I've not seen his name, so... Oh, the bouncers are on the door. Adam from Poland. There's a nice lot of trucks there. Now, who was that again? I'd like to give him a shout out. That's a nice lot of trucks there, lads. Girls and boys. Oh, I love the Christmas skins. They've all got the Christmas skins on. I don't know if you can see that well. Yeah, they're all looking really good, aren't they? Really, really good. Nice turnout. Right, where's my load at? Ooh, just saw that coming out of nowhere. Yes, again, Alistair warning people on the CB, please be nice and patient. And there's a trailer of mine here. Ah, there he is. Ah, hiya, Gambler. Gambler, did you come in and say hello before? Because if not, I haven't seen you come in. Yes, Gibbo. Do you know how far off they are, buddy? Yes, I can wait, no problem at all. If they're not going to be too long. Definitely. If you know how far off they are. That's a lot of trucks right there, isn't there? How many trucks is in here? There's like 51 in the area. Right. There you go, getting a warning, hit somebody. Right, I'll just hopefully Gibbo, they'll come within the next couple of minutes so we can get everyone going. ProMod says uncompatible. Ah, right, Gambler might be able to help you there. We're going to Zurich, so a nice little 350 mile. Right, William, why do you not many people play? I think on the whole they find it boring. That's what I seem to get. It's different if you play a single player with a few mods in. That just seems to bring it back to life a little bit. So next, I'm not sure. I've got a funny feeling he'll be on. You know, once visitors have gone, he'll be itching to get on if his machine's working. Oh, Ken lad, no more work till 2019. Yeah, hiya. They must be having a truck show, so we'll gently make our way out. I think. Hopefully, the rest of the DDL lads can get in, because these may want to be getting away, and we don't want to get in the way. See you later, lads, guys. Have a good run. Right, hopefully they're... I love the parcel trucks, are lovely, aren't they? Right, hopefully Gibbo, the lads, we're just going out slowly, mate, so... What's everyone drinking? I'm actually on Coke Zero, I'm on. It is Gambler. I did read out the name. BSW, I think, was the name I read out. But fantastic. Hey Jeff, what's the crack? Loads of crack tonight. Von Flexen's turned up. It's good to see. Sorry, got some lights here. Mr. Woods, you might not have your sat nav set to the shortest route. There's Alistair. Ashley's on the monster green. There's one of the DDL lads just coming in there. Yeah, Gibbo, I'm trying to go as slow as I can going out the way, just to get everyone on the move. Lukewarm milk, as I have a sore throat. Wow, yeah, that's like one of the like an old remedy, isn't it? It's like what your granny would give you. Thanks, Gambler, for helping Dave out. He got took out again tonight, so I don't know what to do. Poor lad. I even waited for him in the garage. I thought we'll get him to the end, but Dean, no. I know he had problems yesterday, but he was on this afternoon because I saw the end of his Forza stream. So he's obviously got it working. I don't know what was the problem. You might know more than myself, but. So that was good, and I would imagine he'll want to be on. You know, he could do 12 till 1 or something like that. He's been loving doing the late, like the early morning ones. You know, I call them late nights, but good time of night to be on. And of course, in America, that's only early evening by then. So. Right, Dr. Dave or Gibbo, if you give me your game ID, I'll pass it on to Alistair, and he will keep an eye on you guys as well. That's us just coming up onto the motorway, so. But yeah, Alistair's willing to keep an eye on you as well, which is fantastic. Thanks, guys. You get all the the Aussies late. Yeah, because obviously is it morning for them now this time? Mr. Johnny. This is one of the best YouTube. Oh, look at thanks, Jeff. It's not me personally. It's a good. We have a really good community channel. I think it is anyway. Personally, certainly got to be the best community I've come across. Dean, you've gone for the pizza. Did you say that this afternoon to Mark? You were going for pizza tonight. A Domino's, or I think it was yourself. But yeah, I haven't seen Oz about today, so I hope Oz is okay and Capture's not kicking about. Yeah, still not had a pizza. I think I'll get to the end of my life without pizza. I've managed 50 odd years, so I don't. It wasn't you, sorry. I mean, it's obviously a very popular pastime, eating pizza, but overdose. We're going to Zurich. Might be our last trip. I don't know. Might be able to do a small one. It depends what time we get in. Oh, try one on stream. Now that's oh no, my days. That's something, isn't it? I've never had a challenge like that. I haven't, Dean, no. Not at all. Not tasted one, tried one, or even ate a crumb of one. No, I haven't ever. I know everyone seems to find it. I don't know. I didn't find anything strange about it till I mentioned it. It would be interesting, wouldn't it, if it was on stream? Yeah. I mean, to be fair, there's probably so many pizzas out there. There obviously must be something I could get made that I would like. Obviously, it's just I've just never found the need. I know everyone keeps saying they're so good, and I don't know, people saying they couldn't live without one. I think there was somebody on one day said they had one every day, basically. Good quick food, isn't it? Firefight will soon change that. Oh, he likes the pizza, does he? Hello, Prime 4. Hope it's going good. Good hearing people that are starting to finish work for the duration, you know. Hello, Dominic. Very unhealthy, not good for... Ah. Oh, he does like a pizza, does he? Well, I suppose if he demolished the Ulster Fry there. Sammy, don't get caught blocking the road, mate, unless you're manoeuvring. Right. Ashley, some people know it, yeah. You can get them, because Mark used to get them when he lived here, but no, just never had an interest. War Thunder update. Yeah, it's a good game. Hiya, Adam. Yeah, good. Been a good, very, very easy drive out. A couple of little bumps and scrapes, but on the whole, nothing to what we would normally get. Scouser, 1969 variety. Well, I was a 65. Yeah, I've eaten a burger or two in my time. Definitely. I used to like when Mark used to be a bit ill sometimes, so if I went over to spend some time, well, you know, just to watch while he was cooking or something like that, you know, and burger and chips on, yeah, quite often. Oh, favourite food. Well, I used to straight away say Weetabix is my favourite, but my wife started making this jambalaya and some other rice dishes that she's got me on, rice, chicken and peppers and all that, and they're now my favourite. So she's completely changed my eating. So 1 hour 30 minutes, that's a slow download. Hiya Welsh, back in. Hiya Lee Cormet. Going to Zurich, Lee. Hiya Ollie. Yeah, favourite dish. I really like the jambalaya my wife makes. It's yeah, it's just really nice. Look up the recipe and yeah, it just suits me. Wish I'd had that when I was bike racing. It's very good for you. A lot more spaghetti and pasta to eat now, so yeah, she's got me a bit more healthy. Oh, is that oh, Scouser is Kevin Dickinson, is it? Oh, sneaking in the back door, Kevin. Zurich, Matthew. Jeff, just push bike, race bike, you know. It's a bit of road racing. Was never a fan of the time trial thing, you know. You're just out on your own. I seem to get bored, so my attention span wasn't good. But if I was with other people, Yeah, really good. Hey Boris, Merry, I nearly said Morris Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you as well. Next 3 Weetabixes is that's just not right. You're doing it wrong. 4 or nothing. Yeah, you give kids 2, adults 4. It's just that's how you eat them. Did you ever try? No, Jeff. It was push bikes, cycling. Yeah, I've never rode a motorbike. I really think I would have taken to it. I'm pleased Mark never got one as well. So, in a good way, you know. Yeah, you just worry, wouldn't you? I know he would be like, I just want to know how fast it could go. Ah, no, Nex, you're doing it wrong, honestly. 4. I've got it all. I've got the right ball, the right organisation. There was a Weetabix, it was an own brand make from a shop I went to, and they soaked up every bit of milk I put in, and they were not nice at all, so they got rejected. No, I can imagine if I'd went to space. Do you think I wouldn't be sitting here? No, I'd be on different pay grade, mate. Hello, DT. I did see you pop in this afternoon on Mark's Forza stream. Huge fan of the Isle of Man. I know. It seemed to bother me with this William Dunlop. I had been watching the motorcycling and that, but don't know. Something seemed to just click inside, and I thought it's just felt for his family and that. But a single left lane, everyone. Single left lane. Can't bring him back, but very sad. You have 7. 7. There's definitely you need some milk with 7 Weetabix. Yeah, and I've never watched it since. I know, as daft as it sounds, just yeah, I can't explain. It's just weird. Makes you look. It's amazing something can make you look at something completely different. Just Apollo 11. Is that what I went up in Apollo 11? Apparently, in '69. Right, hi Neil. Hiya Will, Irish Wills. Yeah, good. You're looking forward to the Christmas break as well? I will catch up with everyone obviously over Christmas. I never last year, so it was a bit of a sad time last year, but I'll get to catch up with everyone this year. Hiya Adam. Hiya Javies. Sick bro, yeah, good. It's been a really good ride. I mean, it's so like easy. It's nice when it's like this. You can just go do your trucking and have a bit chat, you know. Just keep an eye on what's going on and just enjoy it really. You forget you're sitting in your bedroom. It always cracks me up that. It's weird because after the stream and you turn everything off, it's so strange because you're just sitting in your bedroom, but you've been driving around everywhere. So and there's Richard T. Where is he? He's kicking about something. I know he's in a little cupboard, so I always picture little Richard getting out of his little cupboard. One more day at work, then done for Christmas. Jack Wright. Oh wow, I can't be any more pleased for you. Curtis, there's been a couple of knocks and scrapes, but nothing of that sort of nature. Hiya Maxter. Looking at the way that Mark's been enjoying that Forza, if he's getting the chance to be on later, he'll be on. That is a fair. Well, Alistair, one of the Truckers MP admins, has been keeping an eye on us all week, to be fair, and the difference is huge. Amazing difference. It makes it so enjoyable. I always did say, both Mark and I, if the multiplayer is like it is at the moment, it just is really, really good. It's good fun, everyone has a good time, but when you're getting trolled, they devastate your convoy. And me and Mark have always said it's okay for us because we can just turn it off and go and play another day. But for other people who've got a couple of hours to themselves, got family, busy family life, you know, a couple of hours, get the convoy going, you know, it makes the day or makes the weekend. So that's why I get so annoyed. I do like tractors, yeah. The farming's been brilliant for that. I've not only learned stuff about trucks, single left lane, everybody. Yeah, I learned a lot about trucks and a lot about tractors just through playing these two games as well. So learned a lot about farming I didn't know anything about at all. And there's the, speak of the devil, Alistair, there's the man himself looking after us. Where there's muck, there's money. There's a good saying, good old saying. There is some good old sayings out there, isn't there? But I'm sure everyone would like a tractor. I mean, up here in this area, they have a tractor rally once a year, which is organised by a local club. So a very lot of old tractors up in this area. Bus Simulator coming to Xbox. I didn't know it was. I've got it on the PC. I personally think it needs a bit something doing to it. Yeah. Malky on server 3, buddy. Oh, you've got 110 horsepower Massey Ferguson. What kind of age is that? That seems quite low for today's standard. So it must be it must be quite an age. Hiya, Quentin. Yeah, good. As long as things get a good stream convoy, I'm well happy. Jeff, 1992 make, right? Oh, that's not that old, is it? That's just after. That's actually newer than Mark. I think we've got Mark 1990, I think. I keep forgetting, he keeps telling me. Hiya, James. Yes, Dale managed to catch us up. I can imagine, Jeff, one of them. Yeah. We're lucky on there. I've been messing on with the new farm Sim 19 and got a modded account, and I'm playing about with a Chellington map and just getting all the tractors out. It's like being a kid when you used to, you know, like a kid playing in a sandpit. I get all my toys out. If I could chill with them too. The ground modification thing, I do like that, where you can just change a little bit, you know, just to make your farm a little bit different than somebody else's would be. Thanks, Richard. Mark was born December 1991. Yeah, it's his birthday soon. Thursday, Wednesday. Oh, just found out you've got a sister. Well done. That's quite a Christmas present, that. Oh, Jack, you got a cat D6. I can't picture it, but a friend of mine made a remote control D10, and I did the painting for it. So that was quite a model, that was. Yeah, 91. I keep thinking Mark was 90, so yeah, it just shows you I still got it wrong. He'd be killing himself laughing. Sorry, Mark. Yes, Ruthless. Mark's birthday is on Boxing Day. So he fully intends to get on streaming somehow on his birthday, so he's going to miss Christmas Day, so it's a bit of a shame for him. He enjoyed last year streaming on Christmas Day, so, and things were just taken off massively. Like I really wasn't aware of it that much. Oh, Mark hasn't got. No, Mark hasn't got a tractor. Fiona McInnes lost his YouTube today. Any chance you can? How's that happened, Fiona? But unfortunately, there's no self-promotion, unfortunately, Fiona. But he's more than welcome to put it onto the Facebook page. Obviously, if we promote one, we've got to promote everybody. So, unfortunately. But you can certainly put it on the community page by all means. Quentin, have a good Christmas and Happy New Year, Mark. Yeah, definitely. Sure, Mark will be on probably later, I would say. I'll be very surprised if he's not. Seeing how much he was enjoying drifting. You're welcome, Kevin. Yeah. You're on the Facebook community, aren't you, Kevin? So yeah, please go and put it on there, Kevin. That's a bit sad to hear that. So I'm interested myself, Kevin. So if you don't mind, send us a message. Possibly, just let us know what's gone on. Right, was it Stuttgart you were going to? I'm there. No, Oliver, we're going to Zurich. Connor's trains. You wish you had a pick. I know, buddy. It's such fun. You get to do this, don't you, with people? It's amazing. You forget when you're on these convoys because you just drive along like you would in real life. it's amazing. I saw it. When it works really, really well. Ruthless is a very relaxing game, I find. Definitely. Yeah, definitely, Richard. Very much so. But it is, I've said that time and time again to people who, you know, if you want to race, there's racing games out there and we've got plenty. But it's perfect for chatting. Very easy though, isn't it? I like the fighting games when you're in the mood, and also driving, you know, racing cars when you're in the mood. But the farming, I find the same. I find that very relaxing to do as well. Yeah, thanks, Telly. I say we have a Facebook group. If you're on the Facebook group, you're allowed once a day to promote yourself, which is a fair comment. Hi, Alistair. Them cars, when we drive them for the caravans, if you drive them like as they're supposed to be, they are really, really good. It surprised the heck out of me. I don't know what I was expecting, but they were really, really good to drive. I should have asked if anyone wanted fuel, but this Scania does good for fuel. What am I getting at the moment? 4.8 miles to the gallon. It's not a lot compared to a car. Couldn't imagine filling one of these things up, could you? Must be £1,000. Oh, well, it'd be more, wouldn't it? Hi, Quinnis. Merry Christmas to yourself as well. Does everybody go for the normal turkey on Christmas Day? What's your choice? know someone said yesterday would I go turkey or beef, and we've done it different. In some years we've had pork and lamb. Both Mark and his mum love a bit of lamb. Ham and turkey. Yeah. We've got a bit of turkey this year, just for a bit of a change. There's only two of us, so to get a couple of different meats was no point. You're getting an Indian takeaway for Christmas Day. Did they deliver? Anyone having a pizza? Be college students. Oh, Patrick, no problem at all. I mean, it's that time of year where, you know, you've got to get out and see the family as well. Oh, Dave. I don't know. I never actually saw what happened to you, because I was close to you, and then somewhere along the line I lost track of you. I did my best. I was trying to keep close to you. Any food on the table? I did. Well, to be fair, you're right. Any food on. We've got to be grateful for what we get. But turkey this time of year, I don't even know where that came from. Why it became the Christmas meal. Just heat it up. Right, yeah, get it in. I see what you're saying. Yeah, good. Yeah, very good. We've had a really good, quiet, just a nice, easy, very easy time tonight. I know, Dave, I feel terrible for you when you just get that little bit of time. Anyone who gets a bit of a rough ride, that's 2 nights in a row, you know, so I hope the keyboard survived though. But yeah, I don't know what the solution is. I mean, we haven't seen any touch wood, but I mean, obviously Alistair's been close to us, and I don't know. Pigs in blankets, Andy. Yeah, we've got some of them. Hiya, Tom. Evening to yourself. Yeah, gammon and pork, yeah. Gammon's quite nice. Marks and Spencer, when my wife worked there, they did this honey glazed gammon. That was lovely. She used to bring some nice food home from there. Hiya, Fazy. But yeah, it's like a big Sunday dinner, isn't it? And then everyone's fall asleep for the afternoon. Absolutely knackered. Sorry, can't say that. Worn out. It's just not. I know, yeah, Mossy, I know you're right, buddy. I'm trying to think of a solution that well, like I said, it is luck of the draw, really, isn't it? I've had the gammon from... Oh, Andy, yeah, definitely. So, I mean, I'm going back a long time, so I mean, I'm presuming they still do it, but oh, they did some nice stuff, like, it's got to be said. It is a huge Sunday dinner. I mean, sometimes there's too much for you to eat, or you're just too tired. My wife especially, I mean, my wife did everything. Yeah, it's a busy time for everyone. Cookie, we're just one server 3, buddy, but I mean, basically, we're not going to get time to do another one, to be fair. I'll get this dropped off and then get round to the red spanner. You eat all. I mean, that's good that you eat what's put there for you. it's a lot of effort, isn't it? Jack, yeah, my wife put some up downstairs. Yeah, Christmas tree, you know, just nothing like we used to when we were kids. Sorry, whoever was behind me, I had to stop. Hello, buddy. Hermania. Oh, and I mean, the setups will cost as much as physically you want them to be fair. You know, if you can find it second hand, or you could make parts of it and just build up slowly. If you want to get it in one go, obviously it would cost a lot of money, and we haven't done that either. It's just not doable. Right, there you go. Mossy says the Discord lads are going on for at least another hour, so anyone wants to join, so look for Mossy Road King, or go on the Discord. I don't know if you can put a link in for the Discord, Mossy, while you're on. Yeah, Tom, it's a wheel I like using for Forza, and I just kind of like it in my hand for all sorts. So it's just kind of become my go-to wheel, really. I know it doesn't suit the truck, and I have got wheels that I can use, but I've just got used to it, you know. Just love it. I should change more often than that, but I don't know. I just love it. It's getting a bit rough now, but the only thing with the suede, you just can't really bring it back to life, so you just got to live with it. Where is it? Yeah, we definitely make it's good for the race ones. It's a motor mech wheel. Mark ordered them in for us. I don't even think Mark's had his on yet. I mean, someone might use it and just think, no, not my cup of tea, but I just love it. I can see over it, so it doesn't get in my way, and I love seeing the actual car dashboards or the actual game dashboards, so I've always liked that. Great lot of trucks, lads. Been another pleasure. Massive thanks for turning out. It's at least 28 in the area, so too many to shout out. Right, did Mossy put a... Right there, Mr. Mossy, there's Gentleman Mossy has put a Discord link in, and they're going to go on for another hour, so you're all welcome to grab that link and go and join them on the Discord. Call you PO, that's good. Where are you heading? I'm off now. It's only 5 minutes early, but there's no way we could have gone in that sort of short time, so we try and judge it so we can either get there just a little bit after, but it makes up for last night. It was a little bit over last night, so right, let me just close that down. Again, massive thanks to everyone for joining us and sticking with us, and Mark will be back on. I wouldn't be surprised if he's not on tonight or on tomorrow sometime. Now he's got his computer going. Thanks, Richard, and everybody. And he's gonna come out the cupboard now. Come out the closet, Richard. Right, thanks everybody. You've been an absolute star. Thanks, Alistair, again for looking after us. You know, making sure most of us all got round safely. So I know it's a hard job to do, and keep an eye. Yeah, see you later, Delhi firefighter, and all the usual suspects. You know, take it easy, whatever you're doing out there. See you later. Bye bye.